living with an American car in the UK, question I'm often asked is, what's it like driving a car with the steering wheel on the wrong side? I'm going to answer all those questions for you. Stick around and let's get some answers. Can I also add, at the time of making this video, I have 491 subscribers. I'm well on my way for my first target of 500. I'd just like to say thank you so much to everybody that is subscribed to this channel and is supporting me. Please, please, please share this video far and wide. Let's try and get that first milestone of 500. So you can see the first problem we have is the sheer size of the thing. It is roughly 18 foot long. The UK standard average size car is about 14.5 foot long. So massive overhang at the back, and if you pull it forward, a massive overhang at the front. This can create problems when trying to get parked, as you would imagine. Now, I do appreciate I'm not particularly straight. However, the next problem is the entire width of the car. It doesn't give you a lot of room either side, so a lot of banging doors. So definitely two problems that can be closed down together here. And I'm sorry my face is really close up, it's just the way that this phone holder is designed. So the one problem I can tell you about with a left-hand drive car is overtaking. Two reasons. One, it's not particularly great trying to get a clear picture because of the blind spot. And two, talking about that blind spot, people will sit in it so they can record you. Do you know what? Do your thing. If you want to record the car, I don't care, right? If you want to make your video, do whatever, but please be sensible when you do it. Please be aware that there is a certain spot on this car that I can't see you, and whenever I'm trying to overtake, it makes it extremely difficult, worrying that you might be in my blind spot. Now, it's always nice when somebody beeps and puts their thumbs up at you. A little bit of appreciation, which is fantastic. Makes me happy knowing that they're happy. I don't like sitting down that side of lorries because I'm a little bit too close to the tyre for my liking, and there's not a lot of room between me and the tyre should something go wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
Straight from New York?
Straight from New York. Literally the day it come out of service.
Do you just drive it? Or do you use it as a taxi?
Weddings? No, it's not a taxi.
Oh, cool.
Car shows, stuff like that.
Oh, cool, man. Right.
Thank you.
Have a good day, mate.
And you, mate, thank you. What did he say? I didn't hear what he said.
She's saying, what's your number?
I think I said on one of my previous videos, I understand to a degree what celebrities must feel like. Everybody looks, you know, I don't mind it, but then, you know, I'm not hounded by 50 million paparazzi a day, am I? So, you know, but I quite enjoy the attention. You know, the more people that appreciate it, the safer I feel the car is. I have a niggling suspicion I think the gearbox is slowly starting to give up the ghost, which is an expense I can do without at the moment. Unless it's just me because of driving this only one day a week. Well, we're just going to go up a big hill, so we'll find out, won't we? If it doesn't engage, we know there's a problem. Sorry about all the squeaks. It's not kicking down, is it? Now, whether that's just me. Hey, there you go, somebody's waving at me. Absolutely no idea who that is, but hey, if they're happy, I'm happy. Right, so it does. There you go, it did kick down then. Produces a lot of noise and not a lot of power. It doesn't really ever seem to go anywhere. But it is a cruiser. One problem I do have with this car, turning left. You have to kind of treat it like a coach. You just can't see, and again it causes you to having to look towards that blind spot. It makes it a bit unpleasant sometimes, so always try and go straight, but then that pisses off the people behind you that are turning right. So you can't win, really. Here's another problem. When you get stuck behind a car because it's parked on the side of the road, and you've then got to try and get round it when there's oncoming traffic. That does cause a little bit of concern sometimes, because you can't always quite see, and no matter how much distance you give yourself, a lot can change in that short amount of time that you start to pull away to another car starting to come. Another thing is roads. So this road's absolutely fine. You know, it's quite a large road. But when you start coming off the beaten track a little bit, and you know, roads over here are not designed the same way as they are in America. You know, your small roads in America is probably the size of this road in the UK, and it just creates problems, especially when you meet something coming the other way. And just try and get around that car, yeah, just like that. Especially when you meet something coming the other way, and then you find morons like that in BMWs. So yeah, it can be a bit worrying, especially if you meet a car coming the other way, trying to find somewhere as a passing point. It can prove a little bit difficult sometimes. But I still maintain this is a brilliant car, and I absolutely love it. Even with all its little niggles and all the little problems it gives you being a left-hand drive, which aren't really problems, you learn to overcome them. I'm pretty confident I could drive this better, and I can drive a right-hand drive car. And I've had this for what? Coming up 5 years? Anyway, I'll end the video here. So as always, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please comment, please put a like, please share it far and wide. I'm trying to grow the channel, as I've said previously, and I can only do it with your support. Catch you in the next one.